Part 2. Verdant Wind. Great Tree Moon. Blood of the Eagle and Lion.
Oh shit. We're here already.
Now in control of the Great Bridge of Myrddin, the Alliance army invades the Imperial territories.
Yes!
In response, the Imperial army garrisons soldiers at Fort Mercius.
We're gonna start invading south.
All of that went about as well as it could have. Each lord has agreed to provide us with soldiers and supplies.
I'm impressed you were able to convince all of those scattered nobles to help us. I thought they would quarrel about how much support they should each provide. That's what they usually do.
Well, Count Gloucester took the initiative in taking on responsibilities. I presume that was because you spoke with him in advance, Lawrence.
I merely explained the situation at hand. Then my father simply followed your lead, Claude. It was because you had the professor there to represent Lady Rhea. My father is a pious follower of the Church of Seros.
Oh my god.
I wasn't under the delusion that it was my personal charm that unified everyone.
If I wasn't there, I don't even know if fucking Lawrence's family would help Claude. That's insane.
Thanks for that, by the way. I hope you don't feel like I used you, because I sort of used you.
Feel free.
I appreciate that. We don't have time to be picky about our methods. But be honest, you're having a hard time adjusting to your new role, aren't you? You weren't even a follower of Seros to begin with, and somehow you've ended up as a representative of the Church. I realize that you might feel guilty about deceiving the believers for our cause. But this is just what the Archbishop wanted, and she's the highest authority in the Church. Besides, as wielder of the Sword of the Creator, it's undeniable that you're special. I think you should be more confident in yourself and use your position to the fullest.
He's flattering me right now.
I have news.
And it's working.
Our enemy is gathering troops at Fort Mercius. Their army is immense, likely led by a renowned general, or perhaps even...
Fatal
Well,
Bard?
that would be interesting. If we can defeat the Emperor, then the Empire will collapse.
There's something else. An unidentified army has approached the Great Bridge of Myrddin. They passed through the Daphne and Gloucester territories from the northwest with incredible speed. They're raising the banner of House Blathid. Perhaps they are the remnants of the Fargus royal family. From what we could tell, they posed no threat to the citizens of the Alliance, and so we refrained from engaging them in needless combat.
Maybe they hope to fight against the Empire to avenge their fallen prince. And what about the bridge itself?
Obviously, we wouldn't let them pass without receiving envoys first. We thought they may try to force their way through. We considered firing warning arrows, but they left immediately, heading east.
Are they intending to use one of the bridges in Ordelia territory?
Most likely, but the Imperial Army still controls those bridges. I can't imagine what they intend to do in the Empire, even if they do manage to break through.
I'm reluctant to ease
They really
up on
just
our
waited for us to
surveillance,
do
but
something.
It would be difficult to track them there. For now, let's assume they're just troops belonging to the Old Kingdom. In any case, we should proceed with caution. Soon we'll be entering Empire territory ourselves. If our enemies are going to intercept us with an attack, it will probably be at Gronder Field. How fitting that it was the site of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion 5 years ago.
Gronder Field. Claude accepted the Silk Dragon armor from Nardell and obtained a certification for the Barbarossa class. Oh!
My secret is hard work.
Is it? Claude changed to the Barbarossa class. Nice. I like free stuff. In the tradition of Almiro, Claude wields a bow while riding a sky on his wyvern. He can move again after taking certain actions. He's still relatively weak in terms of defense and resistance, but he's got good HP, a lot of HP. Might as well. I have time, 125. I usually end it after like 2 before 2. Let me just explore a little bit.
Professor.
you bumped into me. Yeah, alright, walk away then.
So, the campaign continues, does it? Well, allow me, as a professional recluse with 10 years of experience, to volunteer for, staying behind. Oh, who am I kidding? The fighting won't stop until we've defeated Edelgard, will it? Or until we lose, I guess. But there's not much use in thinking about that.
10 years of recluse experience. That's funny.
Professor, we might see Edelgard herself leading the enemy in the next battle. If they're coming out of Fort Mercius, our troops might even clash on Gronder Field. And those other troops on the march. Who knows what they'll do, or what side they'll take. Not sure how we're supposed to form a strategy with so many unknowns. Hey, how come you only ever flatter me in times like these? What am I supposed to make of that? Anyway, we've come this far. Let's just keep putting one foot in front of the other and see how far we get.
Take it at face value.
Maybe.
The Great Bridge of Murden was considerably better fortified than it was 5 years ago. The bridge was full of soldiers, and they all died. And Ferdy was there. We killed Ferdy, Professor. He used to be our friend. Do you remember those days?
Leave it to Dorothea to fucking open up some old wounds.
Claude was saying that our next battle might be in Gronder Field. Is that right? Reminds me of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
5 years
But
ago.
of course, that was a very different time. When it was over, all 3 class heads complimented each other on their bravery. And then we had a party. But we can never go back to that, can we?
Can I ever go back to the way things were? Wow, no one's in the cafe.
Hello.
Professor. Beyond the Great Bridge of Murden, it's all unfamiliar territory for us. We don't know where Lady Rhea's being held. We ought to investigate all potential locations thoroughly. The Knights of Seiros will handle the search. We'll report back if we learn anything.
Help me! It's like he's whispering it. Help me.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Okay. Looks like he was. He's like down, low-key just... Help me!
Word just reached me that the Empire has stationed soldiers in Fort Mercius. If they decide to dig in their heels and defend the fort, we'll be in a difficult situation. I hear it's an impregnable keep, surrounded by high ramparts. Taking it would not be easy.
Oh. No, what do you want? We already took down a bridge.
Since Little Claude became their leader, the Alliance Lords haven't been especially unified. Now they're suddenly united for a common cause. As a result, the Empire hasn't been able to perform even one successful incursion.
Hell yeah.
Rather, we're the ones who might get the jump on them. It's incredible. Magical, even. Maybe his strategic genius was simmering for those 5 years, and it returned to a full boil once you two were reunited. Or maybe he always knew he'd meet you again, and he was preparing for that this whole time.
Oh god, Felix.
So the Boar Prince is dead. Decapitated, I hear. I haven't seen the severed head myself. Perhaps he's still alive and leading that army.
Dimitri?
Don't patronize me. If his head is still attached to his body, I'll remedy that without hesitation. Either way, a major battle awaits us. Try not to die. I'd be annoyed if you did.
Aw, he cares in his own twisted way.
When undertaking research, the usual method is to form a hypothesis, then test it with experiments.
See, with Felix, it was part of the Blue Lions class, but he was never really fond of the house leader, Dimitri. Because he always calls him a bore, because he knows Felix's true nature. Or I'm sorry, Felix knows Dimitri's true nature. He always calls him a bore because of that.
Those experiments reveal facts,
But I'm pretty sure they were childhood friends.
Sometimes they also unveil an exception. You seem to be that exception when it comes to my crest research. Worry not, Professor. Exceptions are what make my work interesting.
This dude is persistent.
Why don't the rules apply to you? I will find out eventually. I feel it is my destiny as a crest scholar.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Has it truly been 5 years since then?
Yep.
Can you recall whether it was before or after I joined your class, Professor?
Oh, come on. I don't remember. It was before.
That is not at all the case, Professor.
Shit!
Your memory serves you poorly. It was shortly after I joined your class. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Well, of course you have. You lived for hundreds of thousands of years. Fucking... expects me to remember shit. I fucking took a 5-year nap. I'll fucking... 5 years upside your head.
Professor, thanks to our victory, I've been able to study the Great Bridge of Murden at my leisure. And you know what? It's an astounding structure. So much history there. Imagine how much time and effort it must have taken to build something that big. Over water, no less.
Big.
I hope that someday it will be opened up to the people of Fodlan, a historical site, rather than a military checkpoint.
I like his way of thinking. Oh man, I wonder what Constance has to say about killing Ferdinand.
Each time we press forward, our search for Rhea broadens to a wider area. I certainly hope we will find at least some clue. But I do suspect I already know where she is. If I'm right, and she is in the Imperial capital, then we cannot save her until we topple the Empire.
Well, that was either way. We're getting the.
Hey, I hear the next battle could be a big one. Is that true?
They're all big ones, except this one's going to be even bigger.
I miss the old days when if someone got hurt, we'd rush them to the infirmary and make them well. But on the battlefield, there's not enough time to help. People die. Professor, don't be one of those.
We secured the win in our first skirmish, but the next battle is a different matter. The Empire will come after us with everything it's got. Even so, the ultimate victory will be ours. And I'm not just saying that. I've made ample preparations to ensure our victory. It's my rule to never leave victory to chance. You can't rely on the protection of the goddess. With your power and my schemes, I should be able to plot a direct course to victory.
The brother from another mother. Oh, Petra's over there. Oh man, I wonder if she had anything to say about Ferdinand.
Nobles who are changing allegiance again and again. I do not have understanding for that. How can you trust if treason comes with ease? How can you be calling yourself a noble? I do not have understanding of the reasoning. Survival has more importance than that.
Are they not knowing this?
If this mysterious military force is the remnants of the kingdom, you'd think there would have been the possibility of a united front. But from what I've heard, that's going to be difficult. Their behavior is very erratic. If they're clamoring for revenge and death, then it's probably better if we have nothing to do with them.
So far away. Why are you so far away, Lawrence? Oh wait, the second floor is the nobles' dorms. First floor is
House
non-nobles.
Gloucester has changed its allegiance and joined the faction that is against the Empire. The Alliance will thus remain united.
Nice.
But thanks to this latest ploy, my father is more suspicious of Claude now than ever, if such a thing is possible. Ordinarily, I might credit his helpful posture toward us to his devout faith in the Church of Seros. But it is clear to me now that this is nothing more than a shrewd calculation on his part. He is only thinking of his position. We are in the clear for now, but please bear in mind that the Alliance is never an entirely stable union.
I heard something. What?
I heard that some unidentified troops have appeared, but apparently they were flying the flag of the Vargas royal family. Do you think it was Dimitri's ghost? His country was taken before he ever wore the crown. Surely he must regret that.
Why would it be his ghost? You silly, silly girl.
Professor, I trust you and Claude, but I feel uneasy. If we lose in the next battle, the Empire's army will likely come surging into Alliance territory. If that happens, my parents won't escape unharmed. They've raised their anti-imperial flag after all. Thank you, Professor. I'll fight with all I've got to. Speaking with you has eased my mind a bit. Just enough, in fact, to put me in the mood for sweets.
Ah! Take a Kit Kat. Is that everybody? Oh god, Ingrid. Should talk to her.
Edelgard's presence suggests that Hubert is around too. He is minister of the Imperial household, after all. He's been around Edelgard since they were children. I suppose he must be pretty happy with his current position.
Hubert, welcome.
I've cut all contact with my family since joining this fight. Were I to see soldiers of the Galatea family amidst the host flying the royal family's banner, well, all chance of reconciliation with my father would end there. I do not know if that is the right path, but the fact is, I've come this far. There's no time for second guessing. Not anymore.
Yeah, about that. About that.
Reconnaissance is becoming more of a risk the deeper we move into enemy territory. If I don't come back, assume I'm dead.
Hey, what? Shut the fuck up.
I'm glad you think so highly of me, but we have to be realistic.
No, shut the fuck up.
Don't waste your energy worrying about me.
Shut the fuck up. I will bitch slap you till you make sense again. How dare she be so chill and chill? She was so depressing there, negative, pessimistic. Stop that.
Will this one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one do?
Better buy all this stuff
It's
now
all.
before I
Will
forget.
this one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one? It's all. Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all yours.
Okay, I gotta
Tell
stop
your
buying. I
friends.
gotta stop. No, I'm not telling my friends. You're expensive as fuck. Jesus Christ.
It seems the Alliance has avoided becoming nothing but a glorified battlefield. I may have cut ties with my family, but I'll admit, I'm still worried about how they're faring. For now, at least, my little bro has managed to keep them afloat. He's a good leader, that one.
That's so. What a pain. What an absolute pain. What a pain. Concerned, are you? Here's a word of warning. If anyone here asks you for a favor, it's probably just a scam.
Boy, you opened up a bad email. It's his first time fucking experiencing a bad spam email. Shit.
My rule is never to play my hand if I can't win. That's why I'm here. To win. This is my life on the line. Don't let me down, yeah? In the end, I'm the one who decided to be a part of this. So it's my own fault if things go south.
Everybody's getting more dreary about this.
You're fighting people we used to know from the Officers Academy. Guess that's the kind of thing that happens in war, but still, it's pretty twisted. It makes me feel so... Ugh. Maybe I'll just try not to think about it.
What, you think you're cool because you're sitting on some barrels? Huh? Well, I could do this. Oh my god! Why is he so scared? He's like, oh shit. I just shit my pants and I can't move. Oh, I don't even want to look. Sucks for him.
Across the bridge is Burgley's territory. It marks the start of our incursion into the Empire. Worry not. I feel no trepidation as we do this. Mark how my spellcraft carries us through to Envar, heart of the Empire.
Okay, nothing about Ferdinand, just Dorothea. I figured it out, actually. Of the 4 DLC Ashen Wolves characters, everyone seems to have, each one of them has to be, has a tie with one. Like, alright, let me put it this way. There's 4 of them. One of them has more ties to one house than the other. So I guess Balthus has a lot of ties to the Golden Deer, the Alliance, since it looks like he has a lot of supports. And I know Constance. We did have I think there was a Ferdinand support, but I can't tell anymore because it's post time skip. And I'm pretty sure Happy could be somewhat from the kingdom. And I don't know about this. It just seems like he's just Black Eagles, Kingdom, they're Blue Lions, Black. It's kind of like a mix. I don't know. Seems like that. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess here, because she's got no supports other than the original 3 and me. Pretty sure she has ties with a lot of people from the Empire. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse. Oh well, you signed up for that. You signed up for this, right? Anybody watching, you signed up for this. That's all there is to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I was gonna say GG. Alright, good night. Good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, take it easy. Anybody else watching? YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, I don't know where this is gonna be at, uploaded at.